verse 18 of the 7th chapter of the Gospel of Matthew. Jesus is warning about wolves in sheep's clothing, and he gives his, what you might call his litmus test as to how you can tell who you're dealing with, in these circumstances of life, and likens it metaphorically to a tree. A bad tree can't produce good fruit. And that really is the crux of what he says here in this verse 18. So, is the negation, dunatai, from dunamai, which means I am able. This is the third person, singular, present, active, indicative. Normally takes the infinitive. And so that's what we have here, the infinitive. So not able to do would be the sense of it, or to make. The subject of the verb is dendron, a tree. So a tree, and then modified by the adjective good tree. Notice it's agathos, which means morally good. Of course, that stretches the metaphor a bit. We don't think of trees as being morally good, but not difficult for us to extrapolate the sense Jesus has in mind here, that people who are morally good, have that inner disposition of goodness, are not able to make, infinitive, karpous. This is the direct object. It's the accusative plural, fruits, literally. We would usually say fruit in English. And then ponirus, and again we have the sense of moral evil. So a morally good heart cannot produce morally evil effects, fruit in the life. And then in contrast to it, uda, nor is the idea. And then dendron, a tree. Sapron, this is corrupt, worthless. This is the idea of a tree that's rotten from within, is the idea. So a tree that's rotten. And again, the word here does not necessarily carry with it the notion of moral quality, but Jesus nevertheless uses it here to illustrate his point. A tree that's rotten within is not able, nor is the idea, same verb here, the infinitive, to make, or to do, karpous kalous, a fruit that's good in the sense of beautiful. If someone is rotten within, they're not going to produce beautiful fruit in their life. If someone is morally good within, then the fruit that will be produced will be good. It won't be morally evil. And so that's the sense of it, and that's what Jesus uses as the test by which we should evaluate people that come along purporting to speak for God or to have some ministry in his kingdom. We look at the effects. We look at what is evident in the wake of their influence and of their presence, and by that we can judge the quality of their heart and their ministry.